Hi, friends. Welcome to the PA podcast. I am your host, Nadia. And today we have,
Christy Kirkland. They got me from behind the camera to help her out.
yes, because,
So,
as you can see, just like last time Alejandra was by herself, now it's my turn.
hey, we do what we got to do, right, girl?
Yes,
So let's
yes.
talk about bargaining because the biggest questions I've been getting is why are we not asking about all these other things right now that we did the survey with? So, what was bargaining right now?
Well, in the state of Florida, we have to bargain every year for salaries. So our focus this year, because the state is in a budget, the enormous amount of money that the state claims that they gave for teachers with TISA money didn't actually add up to the amount that they th thought it did. It actually was coming up to like about $49 a month. Her
Teacher.
teacher who would be teaching for the district for more than 2 years or 2 years or over. So if you have been a newly hired teacher, you wouldn't have qualified for this first offer that the district proposed to us. And again, this was the monumental salary that the state claims that they gave teachers.
Their historical
Um,
raise.
Historical raise. That's the word that I was trying to think
Historical
about.
raise. I swear to God, I hate every time he says that. I just want to be like, come here, let me
Yes.
slap you. Okay. So,
Yes.
what
But
did
with
we
the
get?
We actually got a lot of good things because since we could not bargain for money per se, one of the few proposals that we were putting in terms of making sure that people got more parental leave and all those things involved money. So one of the things that we had to bargain and negotiate with the district was then let's remove anything else that would add additional money to the pot and then supplement that with language so that that money, instead of adding it to proposals that will take the money out of people's pockets, we will put it into their salaries. So with that, we were actually able to negotiate a 2% increase for everybody under the collective bargaining agreement. So with the original proposal that the district was giving us, that we countered, they were only offering TISA money, which again, it meant that all paraprofessionals or people who are protected under a para contract, all of our ESPs and teachers who have not been in the classroom for more than 2 years will not have gotten any money at all, $0.
And so
With
we stood strong, we stood together, and we got
yes,
2% for everybody, not just teachers, our paras, our secretaries, everybody that's underneath the PEA
yes.
logo is getting the 2%.
Exactly. All support staff, deans, counselors, everybody who is under those three contracts will be getting 2%. What does that look like in terms of money across the board for you? It will depend, but it's a straight 2% raise for your current salary. So, I'm not going to talk about the math because I'm sure you could figure it out. Do
If
a Google
not,
search.
shoot us
Do
an
a Google
email,
search.
we'll help you.
Yes, but you could definitely do a basic Google search on how to add 2% to your salary.
So
Um,
now we're going into open book, which is different than when we're bargaining for salaries, because this means the
yes.
entire contract is ready to go. And how did we get the information from our members and the rest of us that don't like actually
Mhm.
attend the meetings? So how did we get
Yes.
information from them?
Yeah. Again, I know these terms are confusing for people. So pretty much open book is a term that Florida State uses to start being able to add, modify, update, or change any language to match whatever new legislation or House bills have been proposed within this last few years. Because we negotiate for open book every 3 to 5 years.
I think it's every
But
3 years in
every
our
three
district.
years.
Yeah, our district is every
Um,
three.
Yes. But again, we negotiate for salaries every year.
Right.
And our contract is due at the end of the school year in 2026, which means that now we're opening up for open books. And what that means is that we are able to talk about some of the concerns that you guys have, all of the members have had. And then a lot of the information and the input that we have been getting on what to fight for have been sent out to all of you guys via our surveys. I know a lot of people complain that we send out a lot of information, but we are your union and we are pretty much working steadfast for you. If you do not tell us what issues, what concerns you have, we do not know. We are only privy to what our members, our executive officers, our stewards are aware of, and they bring back to us, the people who work in the office. And the benefit of having two executives who are on full TDA or full-time release from their current job as teachers is because that allows them the opportunity to then bring up your concerns when we send out those surveys, when you call the office, when you complain, when you file grievances, then those are things that we look at and see how your concerns are being impacted by the current language that we have in our contract.
We're at 5 minutes, so we better
So,
wrap up.
so with that, with those concerns, then we look at the language and we see how we could make it, how we could modify it and update the language to reflect the working conditions that you have in your department. But if we do not hear from you, if we do not know, I know some departments feel like silos, and some of them having a hard time getting representation within their department. I need you guys to reach out to us. Get involved in our subcommittees. Get involved in our open book negotiation. Get involved in the bargaining team. Even if you don't want to be sitting at the table when we do our big bargaining meeting, we have subcommittees for the bargaining team where you can actually just help us give those language to us. Be like, listen, this article in the contract should be changed to this and that, and then we'll work with that.
Okay,
Uh,
so
but
I'm
there's a
going to cut you
lot
off.
you guys can do. Yes, there's a lot
I,
you guys can do, but we need you for that piece.
so what you guys don't ever see is that I'm usually behind the camera, and when we get on a tangent like this, I'm like wrapping it up. I'm like, come on, guys, let's get this done. So we're now at like 6.5 minutes, and so I'm cutting her off so we can get this done. So your takeaway from this, read the emails, guys. We send you
Mhm,
emails for a reason. Read them. Those emails will have surveys. They will be asking
mhm,
questions. They'll be letting you know about committees going on,
mhm.
things like me being in Tallahassee this week. I'm here with another teacher in our area that's a hospital homebound teacher, and we're addressing the different committees up here meeting about education. And I'm actually speaking to the State Board of Education tomorrow. So this is all stuff that you guys can be doing. You just have to read
Mhm.
the emails. So,
Yeah.
want to wrap it
And
up?
answer the surveys and email us.
Yeah.
We don't know what you're struggling with if you don't tell us. We wish we were that powerful, but we're not. We're not psychics yet.
All right.
So on that note, let's read your emails, answer your surveys, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and follow us also on YouTube. We do have all of our podcasts and
Spotify.
previous episodes on YouTube, on Spotify, and on Apple Podcast. So again, reach out to us and we will get in touch with you and iHeartRadio. I almost forgot about that one.
Email.
Uh,
Make sure you're
email
emailing
us.
us and answering your emails.
Yes, and email us any questions you have and ask us how you can help and get involved with your union because again, the work we do is a reflection of the work you guys all do. So, thank you so much and we'll talk to you next time.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.